Okay, there's this movie called Monsters and Mazes. And oh my god, it's so stupid. It's got baby Tom Hanks in it, like really, really, really young Tom Hanks, like first movie he's ever done, Tom Hanks. And I was sitting there with my friend Stu the other day, and actually last night, and we were watching it. And I was sitting there, and I was like, I love watching these really old movies when actors first start doing, like, acting. You're like, you were so bad.
Was he the main character?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, well, I like it when I see a actor's debut, but they're kind of in the background. Viggo Mortensen's first acting role, he was one of the Amish people in Witness.
Yes, he was.
And I'm like, there he is. He's not saying much, but I see you, and I know what you become. And Sigourney Weaver, you know her debut? It was in Annie Hall.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah. You don't even see her. She's Woody Allen's date toward the end of the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't even see her.
But, okay, so in this movie,
we
have to go back because...
Well, what's the movie about? Monsters and Mazes.
It's basically a giant ripoff of Dungeons and Dragons. Like,
isn't every fantasy thing...
This is basically Dungeons and Dragons, except for because they couldn't call it Dungeons and Dragons, they had to call it Monsters and Mazes.
They kept the and. Poetic license.
Yeah.
Is it the and symbol?
Yeah.
What's that called?
I don't know.
I'm sorry I keep interrupting you.
That's okay.
Monsters and Mazes, tell me more.
It's okay. Tom Hanks is like... He's sort of the main character, but you don't start out with him being the main character. It introduces like 4 other people before you get Tom Hanks' character.
That's basically every Robert Rodriguez movie. Where they talk about El Mariachi, and there's no El Mariachi until much later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good times. Tom Hanks' character comes in because he was kicked out of his previous school for playing the board game too much, I guess.
Oh, Monsters and Mazes board game? Oh, yeah. Okay.
And he has...
it's not going to be like Jumanji, is it? Oh, it is.
He has these, like, blackouts where he doesn't remember things. Sorry. That's why he got kicked out of the school, because he was like, his whole life was becoming obsessive with this game. And he learned that his brother had run away when he was a child. So he meets these 3 other people who are into playing Monsters and Mazes. And he's like, no, I can't play this game. I was kicked out of another school. And they're like, oh, come on, you have to play. And so he starts playing the game with them. And one of the other guys gets depressed because Tom Hanks gets in a relationship with the chick that's they're friends with. So he goes to kill himself in these, like, cliffs. But he finds that it's the perfect spot to start a real-life Monsters and Mazes. It's like the first LARPers. They go and start LARPing in these, like, caverns and stuff. And Tom Hanks becomes slowly obsessed with this game until he doesn't know which one's real and not. And he starts killing people.
Oh, is this a family thing?
I don't know.
Well, is it or isn't it?
What?
Is it a family film or not?
I'm going to assume they marketed it towards being a family film.
I think that was a mistake.
I don't know who is watching this movie.
Who else is in this? Who are the other kids? Like, these are kids, yeah?
I'm pretty sure they're like... They're in college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
that's not so
prep
bad.
School or something like
that.
What
year is this? 80s, I assume.
I think so, yeah. Like early 80s.
Pre-Big? Or post-Big?
No, pre-Big.
I figured because he was quite young and big. I love Tom Hanks, but what you just said is